else got out of that just then. I hope that Stella didn't run back in trying to get us and she turned the wrong way.
I agree, I hope so.
The three of you managed to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down.
Our scary friend is no longer up.
Stella's still here. That's true. Alexis, do you think the other two... Maybe they got out. It's possible, right? Maybe there's another entrance? I fucking doubt it. Or maybe there's still alive in there? Oh god. I'm so sorry. Rosalina, are you okay? Your dad is on his way. He should be here any minute. I'm so sorry. I'm going back to camp. I'll be back with some men. They have some digging to do.
Yeah, they do.
I'll call Earl. Oh. She is so traumatized, the poor baby.
I am.
Tabitha over there actually showing us her full body for once. Which
Yeah.
I'm so not used to.
Yeah.
This fucking police officer always has coffee.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of
He's
time.
always smiling.
You know? It takes a bit of time, but eventually Tabitha arrives with men and a machine to start digging through the rubble. Meanwhile, isn't it a good thing that, you know, we came along? Because if they just heard all that knocking, they may have just fucking stayed. Or they could have gone in to investigate because they're stupid.
Yeah.
You, Stella, and Kanika are afforded a quiet moment to yourselves as the others get to work. I can't believe you left it. No. Ditchlings, your vision. Entities in the mine. I'm thinking.
Okay.
One of those.
Let's not say that I can't believe you left us.
Yeah,
that one's out of the question.
One of these three is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's talk about our vision first.
Okay. I wasn't expecting it to just go straight into a... There was a stone carving on the wall of the pit What?
I'm fine with mystical.
Yeah, it's mystical.
Yeah, let's do the mystical.
That showed me what happened to this place. Charles Shaw was set up. I mean, which one was Charles Shaw? Was he the one standing up saying we can't use this, or was he the guy sitting there saying fuck you, use this shitty wood?
I think he was the one standing up.
Oh, okay. The Scarlets caused the old collapse. Charles Shaw was set up. Oh. Okay. No way.
No.
Dude was a monster. Yeah, that's how history wants to perceive him.
History is written by the victor, Stella.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Scarlets were monsters too. They still are. What am I saying? I don't believe in visions. Whatever you saw is probably just an auto-suggestion. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Mabel and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Technically true, but... so...
What, the ditchlings?
Do we want to do entities because that, like, connects to what we just said?
And then entities will connect to ditch.
Oh goodness, there's multiple things to say here. I wish they expanded this box just a bit so I could see better.
Yeah.
I saw something down there like the shadows of dead miners. I'm pretty sure Tabitha and I saw some ghosts down there. Did you not see them? Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw the carving. Carving! Are you sure those are Tommy lockers?
I saw something down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were right behind you just before you left. Did you not see them? Whoa, I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That is super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you were deep in a dark abandoned coal mine. You might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Stella.
The carving.
Everything that happened down there is where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff.
Stella, you took a picture?
I mean, she had to wait for us to wake up. Maybe you weren't entirely off base about the cult stuff that you mentioned earlier today, but this thing felt old.
Are you sure those were Tommyknockers?
Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well. I don't know what else they would be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess.
Return. Ditchling.
Sorry, I could just hear the screech of a ditchling on my left ear just then. You said ditchling, and he was like, yes! Something's telling me that this is the only the beginning of our ditchling problem. What? The beginning?
Yeah. Here, scroll down and see if we...
Oh, sorry. I clicked the button.
Girl! There's multiple choices for a reason.
I didn't realize there was a scroll bar. I thought it was just those two options. Again, they need to make the box a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they do.
At least when there's that many choices.
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time I saved?
Too long ago.
It was a bit ago. I can't imagine how much worse this could get. This is all still a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right?
Okay, do you think Becca and Lex broke?
Ow. Sick, my knee is dying.
Don't die.
Do you think
What is
they're
that?
okay?
Please, Stella.
Oh, are you doing a Tabitha impression? What's happening?
It looks like it.
It really does. There were survivors in the last collapse. I would say they brought it upon
At least
themselves.
Rosalina is safe.
That's true. Thank God. If you and Tabby didn't pull Rosalina out when you did, you all might have wound up buried down there. And could you imagine, though, Stella? Because you ran off to try and get help. What if we just passed back out and died? I mean, I don't think she would have been able to hoist either of us up a ladder. But
No.
I think you did the right thing.
What happens now?
Hey guys, I don't think she's quite ready to talk just yet, so, what happened? She's okay, I made sure of that. I made sure of that. Have you met the kids Rosalina hangs out with? Rosalina made it out, there because she stood up for herself. There's something terrible in the mine. I think Tommyknockers brought down the mine. No, Tommyknockers didn't bring down the mine, they warned you of the mine.
They warned us, yeah.
I think she's trying to get away from the whole haunted house situation.
Have you met the kids Rosalina hangs out with?
Yeah, Rosalina's lived here since she was 2. So she basically grew up with them. They're a little older than her, and yeah, they get into some trouble, but I didn't think they were bad kids or anything. They're always so polite to me, especially that Alexis. Gosh, that poor girl. Always acted like a dog somebody had kicked. And now she's in there. It's not right. It's gonna be okay, Oscar. None of them deserve this. They weren't bad kids, just reckless. I don't know what they were expecting.
They're reckless.
Yeah, we can't blame them for stuff like that.
Rose get out of there because she stuck up for herself.
It's true. Otherwise, we would have had to just leave and all three of them would be down there. Mm-hmm. You should be proud. Proud. She's a good kid, Oscar. Thanks.
She's okay.
I made sure of it. I fucking dragged her out. Thank you, Maple. I just wish I could have kept her from going in there in the first place. If I just paid closer attention to her, maybe none of this would have happened and those kids wouldn't be down there. Yeah, but there's a fine line between normal protection and helicopter parent that's annoying.
Yeah.
It's a fine line. I can't help but feel like it was my responsibility to prevent this, and I blew it. You're allowed to let your child do things that you think are okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the children to actually do the things that you said are okay.
Yeah.
You're being too hard on yourself. Teens are reckless. There's only so much you can do. But yeah.
Teens are reckless.
Yeah. Apparently teens are reckless. Not me. I was reckless with the amount of anime I consumed in a day. Yes. It is interesting that it is so late already.
Yeah. I mean, we've been streaming for 5 hours, so...
Which is interesting. That just means there's a lot of text in this chapter.
There is.
And I mean, obviously people who aren't talking it out with somebody else would play it faster because they would just read, click, read, click, read, click.
They're not having an active discussion about the material, so...
Yeah, they wouldn't be read, discuss, click, read, discuss, click, read, discuss. Are you sure about that? Click. Wait, let's go back a second.
Yeah. The reckless decision.
Oh, okay. Alright, so teens are reckless. There's only so much you can do. And the shorter the leash, the worse the relationship. Don't blame yourself for choices someone else made. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
As a former reckless teen myself and current reckless adult, yeah, they're right.
Thank you for admitting it.
I guess that's true. I tried to let Rosalina make her own mistakes and learn from them. But that's for staying up late or going too fast on her skateboard. Not this. Well, I mean, it's just like staying at the whatever fuck house, you know? It's very dangerous being in there, but you're probably just gonna break a leg because you went through the floor.
Mm.
You're not gonna cave in the entire house somehow.
Yeah, I don't like either of the explore options.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess we could bring up the haunted house situation.
Yeah, because I do think that he should explain what was happening more. Because I feel like it's weird to just be like, alright, we don't live there right now, we live in the library.
Yeah.
You have to understand that I'm not making it up. There's something in that house, and we will get to the bottom of it tomorrow.
Yes.
Also, I'm really curious how the whole haunted house situation would have happened if we couldn't talk to animals.
Mm.
Because we never would have learned, he probably wouldn't have brought it up. We probably would have learned about it in the mine. Being like, what's happening? Okay, I don't know.
It's a very good point.
I mean, maybe he would have brought it up, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We believe you, Oscar. Look at his surprised expression. If someone told me that there was blood bubbling out of their floorboards and saw something in the hallway multiple times, like not just once, but multiple times, I'm inclined to believe them, you know?
Yeah.
Just the blood part or red substance coming out of your floors. something that you should not just skim over.
Yeah. I don't know why, but my phone claimed that you were still on. I was still. That's weird.
That you were what?
My phone was still connected to Discord for some reason.
Oh yeah, it does that sometimes. It's like, it doesn't realize that you left the call.
Even though I pressed end.
I couldn't let it hurt her, and since I don't know how to get rid of it, I set up a back room at the library for us. Just until I could figure out how to fix things. I know she hates it, but I thought it would be better for her. Yeah, but whenever you have the excuse of, I'm protecting you, they're just like, well then why didn't you tell me about the protection? Maybe I would have been grateful. Instead, it just drove her away, staying with friends, not checking in, and now this. It's all because of that house. Not exactly all because of that house, but... And because of me, yes. No, not because you haven't been able to fix it, but because you haven't explained the situation. How can she understand if you haven't told her?
Very true.
You can't just be like, we're leaving, and have her understand. You didn't tell her why.
Yeah.
I'll put the spirit to rest. We can perform a seance tomorrow night.
Like, God, no.
Just saying that we can perform a seance really sounds like we're
crazy. Yeah. Sounds like we're fucking insane.
I mean, if it was just like a...
Like, I do fucking card readings, and I do all of this fucking witchy shit, but I don't fucking do seance.
Well, but I mean, like, if we just said, like, I'll put the spirit to rest, don't you worry about it, Oscar, then, I'd be like, okay, cool. But since I'm just like, we can perform a seance.
Yeah.
Okay. So Stella's right, we believe you. You don't have to be alone in this. We can help. I don't know if I would have believed you before this week. Rosalina doesn't believe you. Ghosts aren't real. Whoopsie, I right-clicked.
You don't have to be alone in this. We can help.
Yeah. Yeah, we can totally help you get rid of your ghost. Or, more likely, we'll figure out what non-ghost thing it actually is. Either way.
Yeah.
Though we're here for you. I put the period and comma in the wrong spot, but it's okay. Thanks, you guys. That really means a lot. I shouldn't have kept this to myself, but I was so afraid of seeming ridiculous. I mean, just invite them to your house, then it won't be so ridiculous. Yeah. What do you fucking mean? The proof is in your pudding at home. Dad, you must be so mad at me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, where have I heard that phrase before? Proof is in the pudding.
It's a phrase. It's a very common phrase. Just like how apparently that Latin phrase is a phrase that people say. I don't know what it's from originally, but I know the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, the proof is in the pudding.
Oh,
I don't know either.
Oh, Rosa. No, of course I'm not mad at you. Do you think that maybe they got out? Maybe there's another exit somewhere? Rosalina. I should have pushed back harder. I knew the way out. I should have made them come with me. I just don't want them to be dead. I'm so sorry, Dad. You don't have to be sorry. You're alive, and you're safe. We couldn't have gone back for them, right? We wouldn't have made it out. Oh, definitely not.
No.
1000%. Y'all hardly made it out. If you guys took 2 more seconds on that ladder, you would have died.
Yeah.
You're alive, and you're safe, and that's all that matters. You're right. We couldn't have made it back. We had to make a choice. No. You made it out because you stood up for yourself. I mean, true.
You're right. You're right one.
Okay. We sure wouldn't have. They don't deserve to be down there. Why should I have made it out and they didn't? You damn survivor's guilt. Get out of here.
Yeah.
This isn't about what people deserve, Rosa. You have no idea how grateful I am that you're still here. It's not fair, Dad. It's just not fair. I know, Rosa. I know. But I think the best thing you can do for your friends right now, until we get them out of there, is to enjoy the life you have.
Yeah.
I know I haven't made it easy for you. I know you've been frustrated with the choices I've made.
But you're not Gretchen, though.
I stumbled and turned into a baby.
But you sounded like Gretchen, so.
I didn't quite have the old pug in my throat, though.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do what it takes to move us back into our house. We're going to have a good life again, Rosa. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. I'm sorry this is what it took. Dad. We're on the case. We'll be okay, I promise. I'm going to take her home. And by home, I mean the library. I guess we'll see you three tomorrow. And thank you, Maple. You have no idea how much I appreciate what you did for Rosalita. As Oscar and Rosalina leave, your cousin exhaustedly saunters over to you. Alright, Maple. My men have set up to start digging. Let's go home and get some rest. Now, hold on just a minute there, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, Miss? In private? No, because y'all fucking blaming me for shit. That's a different cop with him, though. He's not Sunglasses. Sunglasses is the guy who accused me before, not the old man. Okay, fine, just make it quick, and don't you dare try to pull anything on them. They did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you two. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Sack, my throat is dry. I never talk this often unless I'm streaming.
Oh no.
I'm
also been 5.5 hours of talking, so.
I'm a hermit with no mouth typically, so.
Same.
Oh sure, but that could wait. We know where to find y'all. This one here likes to go all over the fucking place, even though Tabitha wants her to stay at the mansion, so it's a little hard to find her.
Yeah. The hell you want?
What a coincidence running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson, with the weirdest spelling for Derrickson.
I agree.
Pleased to meet you, Maple. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time, even if it means somebody died. But I was briefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure if what went on could be considered a crime. I mean, it's not a crime. He was murdered by his own gun by an animal in the woods. That's
yeah, but they still found his body, remember?
Yeah, but it's still technically not a crime, assuming that what we said is correct.
True.
So, if they're saying that it could be considered a crime, that means that they don't believe what we're saying.
Yeah.
Even though there's film of it, I don't think that Stella has given them the film yet, but...
Yeah.
Because we've been with her all day.
Yeah.
Duke has been missing since then, though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be just on an extended hunting trip. It wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get that camera working. So no way to confirm until we track him down. So what I'm hearing is get Stella, who knows how to operate the camera, to make it work. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. Can you shut up ditchling in my left ear? I know the sun is setting and you're starting to arise from your pit, but shut up. Now, I understand both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents and had nothing to do with you being in the area. Or the fact that you and Stella were there at both of these incidents. It was not just you.
Yeah.
As officers of the law, you must understand that we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. Yes, I understand, but it's more that your town is just a little pile of shit right now.
There's like fucking 50 of you.
I mean, because technically, if we didn't come here for a funeral, then Stella would have been out in the woods and saw that happen. And then she probably wouldn't have gone to the mines because she wouldn't have really thought of Wayne as some big thing.
Yeah.
She probably would have gone and done one of the many other things.
Yeah.
And, we have to ask, what exactly were those teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family? Yeah, because I'm it's my family, but it's not me. I have no connection to this mine. And why were you down there with him? I don't like your eyebrows, sir.
I agree.
We've got to understand where you're coming from. 2 kids, 15 and 14, were buried alive down there, and they may be dead. And you were on the premises. Yes, but you're supposed to, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Not everyone is fucking suspicious until proven guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Or should I say, everyone is suspicious until proven innocent, because you're acting as if I am guilty until I am proven innocent.
Yeah.
Whether or not that was merely coincidence remains to be seen, but we've got to do our due diligence here. I want there to be a due diligence here, because that is what their due diligence is. I'll get to your questions, but we also need to talk about the man that's been stalking me.
No, we don't need to do that. Because the man that's dead.
Yeah, but it would be interesting to hear their thoughts on Wayne. You know what I mean? Because maybe they'll just be like, who's been stalking you? What do you mean, Wayne? You know?
True.
Because they might have more information. And Wayne seems to be a big thing.
Yeah.
And if we don't like it, the answer, I can always go back.
True, let's do it anyway.
But first, oh my god, I don't like the fucking face he's given. He's like, oh yeah, whatever, stalker, sure. His name is Sam Wayne, and he used to work at the mines here. That seems an awful lot like deflection to me, wouldn't you say so, Earl? What the fuck, dude? I said I will get to your questions. I had a question of my own first. This is a nice town. People don't go about stalking strangers in these parts. I don't care about how most people don't stalk people. The point is that somebody is stalking me.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Do your jobs. Can you at least take a description? I mean,
Can you at least just take a description?
Yeah. Fine. Derrickson scribbles down your descriptions of Wayne. You watch too many movies. Now, can you tell us what happened down there? I really love how y'all did absolutely nothing for me. But maybe that'll help down the line. Who fucking knows?
Maybe.
I don't know. This town is haunted. You're out of your depths. Why are you asking me? It was a mine collapse. We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine. We went in after them. If it wasn't for me, they'd all be dead. Very true. I don't have...
We went after them. God damn it, we saw them sneak in and we went to go get them out.
Yeah, exactly. But also, if it wasn't for me calling Tabitha, we would not have been able to follow them.
Right?
I wonder how it would have gone if I never called Tabitha.
Oh, God.
We would have just been fucking arguing down there the whole fucking time until the Tommyknockers are pounding away on their gong telling us to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So, we went after them because they're stupid. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course. Very noble of you. Pardon our questions. Just trying to grab her all the facts, you see. Yep. That's English. Just being thorough. Our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening. But we will be in touch.
Yeah.
It's not a may. I will see you again. Because we're gonna go investigate a haunted house, and for some reason, y'all are gonna show up again.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back to the mine. Derrickson spelled differently. Deputy Derrickson and Derrickson. Taking notes as they examine the scene. Sorry, I just had to point out because of the fact that we pointed out that Derrickson and Derrickson.
Different spelling.
It's literally different spelling in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Abby Howard. I would like to let you know that there is a typo in your game. Which one is correct? The weird Derrickson or the correct Derrickson?
Don't know.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to let you know. Alright, back to the same scene as before. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is this my fault, Meeks?
What's the new thing?
What?
Why is everything happening? What is the fucking new thing that has entered town? It's fucking me. I'm the problem. It's not your fault, Stella. It's mine.
Stella, no. This was just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Again, it's not your fault. Oh, hey. Guess the cops are done with you? What, are they gonna take you in for being present at an accident? They just kept drawing her like this, apparently, in this chapter. Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know? Anyways, always blame everything on drifters. Even acts of God, I guess. Excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now, come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Maple? Excuse me. Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Please. Thank you very much. I am already attending 1 funeral this week. I do not need it to be 2.
Yeah.
Come on. Well, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. See you tomorrow, guys! What was it? Huh?
This time I'm not letting you escape.
Yeah.
I'll text you when we're back.
Are you kidnapping me?
Are you kidnapping?
Yes. Adult napping you.
I'll text you when we're back.
Okay. I'll text you when we're back. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Are we going to see a ditchling in the middle of the road just because I want it? I want her to see one.
Same.
You try to keep your eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what might lurk behind the tree line.
The music is certainly not helping that.
Yeah, it's a little spooky. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you want to know. Why do you treat Stella
I
like
want to
that?
know about that.
You and Kanika, Beacon Alexis.
There's a lot. So,
I mean, maybe.
Sorry about today. Let's start with that.
Although the cave-in wasn't her fault at all, and technically she
No,
saved
it was more just showing up at her work. And
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if she didn't randomly show up at her work, there was a chance that she wouldn't have saved 4 kids.
True.
They could have all died. Tabitha doesn't answer. Do you hear me? I said I was sorry. Sorry for apologizing? Am I talking too much?
Drop it. Why do you treat Stella like that? Maybe we can get an answer out of her.
Maybe. Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get it, that we were not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. You and Kanika.
Yeah,
I guess. You don't seem to get along with Kamika. She pushes my buttons. Is there like a history?
Yeah. Is there some kind of history there? I'm not too big of a fan of Kamika. She's overly skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, from a writing point of view, I would just say that they just made her too headlong into science. But from a realistic point of view, I'd just be like, woman, just come on. Stop being so skeptical. It's fine. Like, even if you are very sciencey, just be like, okay, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'll just roll with it. Rather than being,
I'm a sane person, and I'm completely rolling in the fucking pool, so...
I mean, it's like, I've never seen anything supernatural as far as I'm aware. But I don't just sit here telling Bailey that everything that she experiences is not a thing. And I'd be like, fuck you. You don't speak to gods. Fuck you. You haven't been abducted by an alien and see them in the corner of your room. Fuck you.
I wasn't abducted.
Yeah, I know. That wasn't the part I meant to say. You weren't abducted. You weren't. I was right.
The truth thing out of your mouth.
Hey, sometimes the spewer of nonsense says something factually correct, you know? And then you're just...
Blue mood, I guess.
Hey, I said everything else that was accurate. My brain just went straight to alien abduction, because that's typically the thing, and then I'm like, that's not the words that I meant to say.
I've seen activity similar to that, but I'm still skeptical about it, too, so...
Yeah, but my point is that if I was Kanika, I'd just be like, aliens don't exist, and ghosts don't exist, and your gods don't exist, so, like, what are you even talking about? None of those things are a thing. You crazy bitch.
Kanika just... very One Direction.
Yeah, she's very one note.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't a bad thing, because you have to have at least one character you don't like in a story.
It was supposed to be Tabitha.
And no, maybe we like her.
I still maybe think she murdered Wayne, so...
For all we know, Kanika did. I doubt it, but for all we know. For all we know, the cops did. I don't fucking know.
Somebody killed Wayne.
I still have my bet on that first miner. So is there some kind of history there? No. Now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. I'm not allowed to speak while I drive.
How are you holding up?
I mean, you did pass out in a mine, and you bravely got me out of the mine just seconds before it collapsed. So, poorly. But I'd really rather we didn't get into it. But Tabitha, it's good to open up and share your feelings.
You know.
Why? I clicked a button! I don't know what I'm doing terribly, just in case you wanted to know. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do that one.
I'm sorry. My finger spazzed and clicked the button twice. I did not tell my brain to tell my finger to go twice. Yeah, me too. Still gotta focus on the road. Hey, she had a nice response, though. Surprisingly.
Okay. It was a happy accident.
Yeah, she went from telling me that she wasn't doing good to I feel terrible, which means that we got her to open up more. So...
we'll ride in silence. I don't like either of those.
Yeah. Your eyes wander back to the tree lines as you and Tabitha sink back into silence.
Oh yeah, we're back here.
It's very... I feel like it's darker than it was before, but it's also night.
Because it is also night.
Yes. Also, doesn't she look like she's vaguely spooked by her own house right now?
Yeah.
You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot.
Well, it deserves to have wood rot after what we learned.
Yes, definitely. Specifically the wood rot variety.
Yes.
Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure It's the precursor to a horrifically I don't know why I wanted to say successful week, but stressful week. I don't know why successful was... I think it's because I saw the full and a bunch of S's. So I was like, successful. Because that is a thing where, like, if the first letter and last letter are how it is supposed to be, and then everything else is jumbled, your brain still knows what the word is.
Sure.
So I think that's why I went to successful.
Though I can't do word jumbles for the life of me.
Well, yeah, because the first and last letter are not in the right spot.
I know, but people can do those. I can't.
I typically can't, but that's also because...
It could be L-A-B-L, and I wouldn't know what the fucking word is.
A ball?
Yeah.
I was like, label. But,
yeah.
But the problem with, like, those types of puzzles, though, I'm just like, as soon as I try, my head just forgets English.
Exactly.
My head forgets English as I'm trying to read and I forget English.
Yep.
Anywho, stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected.
Yep.
You should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. Could you imagine, though, if we did wait? I'm curious. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way upstairs, her posture defeated. Let's turn it. You head up to your room to turn it.
This is a horrifying image.
You go to bed, and the door to the closet slowly opens up, the doll slowly peeking through the crack. You hear a scurrying from the dresser. Knowing that Dustin is still alive fills you with determination.
Yeah, Dustin's still alive in the dresser. I wonder if he wants the peanuts now.
I don't know. You'll probably just pretend to pass out. I mean, it'd probably be easier if we just put them in the drawer and then closed it, and then if he wants it, he eats it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Yeah. You collapse into Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust, with the amount of coal that has entered your lungs in the past hour.
No.
Your phone buzzes on the table. Hey, y'all, these are those things, right? Oh god. I'm very concerned.
Same.
Are you about to send me a picture of the thing? Oh, yep, there it is. Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road, which is not good because that means they're even closer to the town.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, Bailey, if Perline was actually some, like, mystical witch lady who is keeping the bad things from entering the town, but now that she is dead, all of the bad things she stopped happening are coming, and that's why there's so many ditchlings.
Fascinating theory, but I doubt it. But
I also doubt it, but I agree. Because it seems very coincidental to her being no longer a thing. Like, we're new in town, but also Perline is no longer with us from the long life that she lived.
Well, so was Wayne.
That's true, but I don't think that Wayne was keeping the bad things away.
Wayne's been trying to protect us this whole time. What's saying that he's not?
That's true. Maybe he was I was going to say warlock because that's how people like to say that males are, but it's still a witch, right?
A male witch, a warlock, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to tell. Anyway, maybe he's the good one who's been keeping evil at bay, but then he fucking died and now he's just a friendly ghost. Yes, ditchlings. Love that for us. I saw them again, too. God damn it, Stella. We didn't see them.
I didn't see them on Stella, where the fuck are you?
Why is there 6 or 5? Why is there 5? What the fuck? These are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. Thank you, Kanika, for finally coming to our side and believing us. I guess there's more to them being here than just the mind collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. That's not how you spell that word.
Kanika.
Hello. Anyway, that's not how you spell tonight.
It's fine. It's how some people spell it.
Okay. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point, you're too exhausted to leave your bed, and it's probably for the best that you don't see them littered in your garden. But I'm assuming this will be the end of the chapter, and we will see them from a nice dramatic point of view out in the garden.
Yeah.
The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, and also at the pit, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. Oh no. Well, when you close your eyes, your thoughts drift to Alexis and Becca, terrified and alone, if not already dead. That's what y'all get, though. Just saying.
I totally agree. They brought this upon themselves.
Yeah. That's not the door I said would open. Fuck you. I said the closet door. I said the closet, not the actual door to the rest of the house, you fucker. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. God damn it, Frou Frou, you scared the shit out of me.
Just the cat. It's always just the cat.
It's always just... Why is the cat just coming into my vision as soon as that happens?
Are you going to talk about something, Frou Frou, or whatever your name was?
Yeah, it was Frou Frou. Also, Kitten, are you okay? He, like, tries to walk, but then he, like, falls over. You good?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's just the cat. It's always the cat.
Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. I just want a warm place to sleep. Can you close the door again? It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Now, if they really wanted to make that a bit more terrifying, they would have had just Frou Frou's eyes down there, and then she would have come in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where'd Frou Frou go?
What is happening? Where are we? Tabitha? Into the baby room of the Forbidden Hall? Oh.
In the basement.
Love that. Should be more sturdy, it's rock walls. You good?
Okay.
It's coming out on the 7th. So we got Tommy Knocker, Jane Goodall, and whatever the last one said. It was purple. Okay. So let me save that there. Okay. So. There's that. So next one is the ghost
hunt and meeting our friend.
And meeting Reese. And potentially a giant bumbling into town.
No, that's the tunnels.
Oh, is it still knocking, you think?
It's still knocking.
Okay, close down the mine for a bit. Close down the mine for a bit.
Yeah.